Close to the city of Hamburg in Germany, nestled down a country lane, is a riding school full of hustle and bustle. What may look like a small village equestrian centre is also the training ground for Kristina Boe, the FEI World Cup individual and European vaulting champion.
Oh, it did begin very early. My mom was a coach for vaulting, so I started when I was barely walking. I did start vaulting and was involved into this sport my whole life and can't even remember how life is without vaulting. It is basically gymnastics on horses, but on the other hand, it's so much more. It is working together with the horse, what you can't see, but I can't do that on any horse. I know my horse by heart and he knows me by heart. We know every move, we work together. If I go to the inside, he has to balance that. So that is a big part, really working well together with your horse and knowing each other. We are artists in a way. We have music, we have a show going on, so it's entertaining, it's fun, and it's a bit more outgoing probably than other equestrian sports.
After years of training to get to the top, we've had the privilege of watching Kristina win the 2017 European Individual Gold Medal and become the FEI World Cup champion earlier this year in Dortmund.
Oh, that was so cool. You know what, I went into this competition and that was a first for me and said, I'm winning this title, no matter what. So it was not, it would be nice or maybe I'm lucky. I was really going into that competition saying, I want to win. And that's what we did. And it wasn't easy, but I think we just won gold by strong will, you could say.
25% of a vaulting score is down to the horse, so Kristina would not have won her medals without her boy, Don de la Mare.
I love my horse, a lot. He's my partner in crime and we grew up together. He's solid, you could say, but he's not the high-end horse score horse. So I was on other horses, but I never felt, you could say, at home. So I went to my national coach and told her for next year it's done or I don't go at all. And that was a turning point for me. And it was a risk I did take, but in the next year I did win my first medal. So I'm absolutely happy to have him and happy that I did put my foot down and said, it's him or nobody else, so it's a very strong and I believe very special partnership.
Making the vaulting team complete is Kristina's lunger, Vinny Schluter.
Often you think it's just some person standing there in the middle, but she's my harbor, you could say. And I always walk in the middle, and before I jump on the horse, and that's a routine we always do, I say, everything is okay? She says, it's okay. And then I know the horse is fine, and I can relax and I can concentrate on my job.
Vaulting practice takes up most of Kristina's evenings, but as a sport with little financial support, like most vaulters, she has a full-time job to fit in too.
I work as a doctor in orthopedic and trauma surgery, so yes, probably that can be tough and it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of time, but doing both, it always gives me a balance. If something in sport is not going well, I still have my job and I can somehow get my confidence out of that and say, okay, it's just vaulting, relax. And on the other hand, if something's not good at work and I go out, I see my horse, I brush him, I do vaulting, it's like therapy for me. So yeah, that helps a lot.
When work at the hospital finishes for the day, Kristina begins another kind of work, building her vaulting routine.
It takes months or nearly half a year to make up a routine, and we first of all we look for a theme, we search for music, we make up our costumes, we put the freestyle together. So it is the whole package, and down to the bottom you can say you put all your heart and soul into this. And What I believe you really need is a lot of love. And I think if that's guaranteed, you can bring that joy and bring that love to the audience and to the judges. And I think that's the main thing that we can reach, or the best thing you can reach.
Having accomplished 2 major gold medals in the last 12 months, Kristina now has her sights set on the World Equestrian Games later this year. We hope that she can add a 3rd gold to her very special collection.